Hello, and welcome to Senior Wise Journey, the place where we explore the richness of life's later chapters with wisdom, grace, and a proactive spirit. As we gather more years, we collect not just memories and experiences, but also a profound understanding of our own bodies. We learn their rhythms, their strengths, and their subtle ways of communicating. But are we truly listening? Sometimes the most important messages don't come as a shout, but as a whisper, a persistent ache, a subtle change in energy, or something as seemingly trivial as an itch. It's easy to dismiss a little itch as dry skin or a reaction to the laundry soap. But what if I told you that a recurring itch in a specific place could be your body's early warning system? A gentle but firm tap on the shoulder urging you to pay closer attention to your deeper health. Today, we're going to decode these whispers. We will explore 4 specific itchy spots that can reveal critical information about your circulation, your vital organs, your nervous system, and your nutritional health. Information that could empower you to live not just longer, but stronger. Part 1. The Second Heart's SOS. Decoding the itchy lower legs. Let's start from the ground up with our foundations, our legs. They've carried us through decades of work, dance, walks in the park, and chasing after children and grandchildren. Doctors often refer to the calf muscles as our second heart for a crucial reason. Every time we walk, these muscles contract and squeeze the veins, pushing blood back up towards our heart against the pull of gravity. It's a brilliant system, but like any hard-working machinery, it requires maintenance. Now, imagine a persistent, nagging itch on your shins or calves. It's not a bug bite, there's no rash, but it's there, especially in the evening as you settle into your favorite armchair. You might slather on some lotion, thinking it's just the dry winter air. But this particular itch could be a distress signal from your circulatory system, a condition known as peripheral artery disease, or PAD. Think of your arteries as the highways of your body, transporting oxygen-rich blood to every cell. With age, and sometimes due to lifestyle factors like smoking, diabetes, or high cholesterol, these highways can get clogged with plaque. It's like rush hour traffic building up on a major freeway. When this happens in the arteries leading to your legs, the flow of blood becomes restricted. Your skin, being the outermost organ, is one of the first to feel the effects. It doesn't get the oxygen and nutrients it needs to stay supple and healthy. The result? It becomes dry, thin, and intensely itchy. The nerve endings, starved for proper blood flow, start sending out these confused, itchy signals. Let's consider 2 friends, Frank and Bill, both retired machinists in their early 70s. Frank, despite his creaky knees, makes it a point to walk to the corner store every morning. He tinkers in his garage, staying on his feet, and enjoys tending to his tomato plants. Bill, on the other hand, has found comfort in his recliner. His days are spent watching classic movies and doing crossword puzzles. Lately, Bill has been complaining about his legs. "They just itch like crazy at night," he tells Frank. "Drives me mad. Must be getting old." While Frank sympathizes, he recognizes a pattern. Bill's sedentary lifestyle means his second heart is barely getting a workout. The blood in his lower legs is moving sluggishly, not getting the powerful push it needs to return to the heart efficiently. This isn't just about itchy skin. Poor circulation is a precursor to more serious issues. It means the muscles and tissues in the legs are weakening. It puts a greater strain on the heart, which has to work harder to pump blood through narrowed vessels. Over time, this can significantly increase the risk for heart attack and stroke. The good news is that this is a whisper, not a verdict. It's a call to action, and the solutions are often wonderfully simple and within our grasp. Movement is the master key. You don't need to run a marathon. Gentle, consistent activity is what your body craves. First, start with a walk. Even a 10-minute walk down the block and back can make a world of difference. The goal is to get those calf muscles contracting. First, start with a walk. Even a 10-minute walk down the block and back can make a world of difference. The goal is to get those calf muscles contracting. Armchair exercises. While watching TV, do some simple ankle pumps. Point your toes, then flex them back towards you. Draw circles with your ankles, first one way, then the other. Do leg raises by straightening one leg at a time and holding for a few seconds. Elevate. When you are resting, prop your feet up on a stool or ottoman, ideally above the level of your heart. This uses gravity to your advantage, helping the blood flow back. Hydration and nutrition. Water is essential for healthy blood viscosity, and consider foods rich in nitrates like beets and leafy greens, which help dilate blood vessels. Omega-3 fatty acids found in fish like salmon can also improve arterial health. Compression socks. Don't be afraid of compression socks. Modern ones are comfortable and can provide gentle, consistent pressure to support your veins. If that itch on your lower legs persists, don't just dismiss it as another part of aging. See it as a message from your loyal second heart, asking for a little more support. A conversation with your doctor can provide clarity and peace of mind. Listening to this whisper can help ensure your legs continue to provide a strong, steady foundation for all the journeys yet to come.
Part 2. The body's filter system alert. The mid-back itch. Now, let's move to a spot that's notoriously hard to reach, the middle of your back. An itch there can be frustrating, sending you on a search for a door frame or a back scratcher. But what if this specific unreachable itch is trying to reach you with a vital message about two of the most hardworking, underappreciated organs in your body, your liver and your kidneys? Think of your liver and kidneys as your body's master filtration and purification plant. Day in and day out, they work tirelessly. The liver metabolizes what you consume, neutralizes toxins, and produces essential proteins. The kidneys filter your entire blood supply multiple times a day, removing waste products and balancing your body's fluids. They are the silent heroes of our internal ecosystem. When this system is running smoothly, we don't even notice it. But when the filters start getting clogged, the body finds ways to let us know. One of the most common, yet often misinterpreted signals is a condition called uremic pruritus or cholestatic pruritus, a deep, persistent itch without a rash, often felt on the back. This happens when the liver or kidneys aren't filtering efficiently. Waste products, like urea or bile salts, which should be flushed out, build up in the bloodstream. These substances can travel to the skin and irritate the sensitive nerve endings, triggering a relentless itch. Let's meet two sisters, Eleanor and Margaret, both 76. Eleanor is an avid gardener. She's up with the sun, tending her roses and vegetables. Her diet is full of the fresh produce she grows, and she drinks water and herbal tea throughout the day. Margaret, who lives in a condo downtown, has come to rely on the convenience of processed and frozen meals. She enjoys a glass of wine or two each evening to unwind and manages a couple of chronic conditions with daily medications. Recently, Margaret has been plagued by an itch across her shoulder blades. It wakes her up at night. She's changed her soap, her laundry detergent, everything she can think of. "It's just my nerves," she tells Eleanor. But Eleanor, seeing her sister's fatigue and the slight swelling in her ankles, worries it might be more. Margaret's body could be sending a signal that her liver and kidneys are under strain. A diet high in sodium and processed ingredients, combined with alcohol and the daily task of processing medications, can put a heavy load on these organs over time. The itch is not the danger itself. It's a representative of the danger. It's the smoke indicating a fire smoldering within. When the body's filtration system is compromised, it can lead to a cascade of problems: fatigue, high blood pressure, fluid retention, and a general decline in vitality. This is why a persistent, unexplained itch on the back is a whisper that deserves our full attention. But again, this is not a cause for panic. It's a call for awareness and gentle course correction. Consult your doctor. This is paramount. A simple blood test, a comprehensive metabolic panel, can tell you and your doctor exactly how your liver and kidneys are functioning. It's a routine checkup that provides invaluable information. Review your medications. As we age, we often accumulate prescriptions. Sit down with your doctor or pharmacist at least once a year and review everything you're taking, including over-the-counter supplements. Some medications can be hard on the liver or kidneys, and there may be gentler alternatives. Hydrate wisely. Water is the solvent that helps your kidneys flush out toxins. Aim for clear or pale yellow urine as a sign of good hydration. Embrace a filter-friendly diet. You don't need a radical diet. Just lean towards whole foods. Think colorful fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. These are easier for your body to process. Be mindful of sodium, which is often hidden in canned soups, frozen dinners, and restaurant food. Be kind to your liver. Reducing alcohol intake can give your liver a much-needed break to repair and regenerate. The next time you feel that frustrating itch in the middle of your back, pause for a moment. Instead of just trying to scratch it, listen to it. It could be your body's way of asking for a cleaner fuel source and a little less strain on its vital purification plant. Honoring that request is a profound act of self-care.
Part 3. When nerves get frayed. The scalp and the back of the neck. An itch in this area is incredibly common. We immediately blame dandruff, a new shampoo, or maybe just dry skin from the central heating. But for many older adults, this specific itch is deeply connected to an invisible force that has a powerful physical impact: our emotional and neurological state. The network of nerves around our scalp and neck is exquisitely sensitive. It's like a finely tuned antenna, picking up on the internal static of stress, anxiety, and inflammation. When our nervous system is in a constant state of high alert, this area is often where the physical tension manifests. This isn't just a new age idea, it's grounded in physiology. When we experience stress, whether it's from financial worries, loneliness, or just the 24-hour news cycle, our body releases hormones like cortisol. In short bursts, cortisol is helpful, but when stress is chronic, we live in a constant low-grade fight-or-flight mode. This sustained tension can inflame the tiny nerve endings in the skin, causing them to send out itch signals. It's a condition sometimes called neuropathic itch. Consider Arthur, a retired history professor in his late 70s. Throughout his career, he had a clear purpose and a daily routine. Retirement has been a difficult adjustment. He feels adrift and spends much of his day dwelling on worries about his health and the state of the world. Over the last year, he's developed a maddeningly persistent itch on his scalp and the nape of his neck. There's no rash, no flakes. His dermatologist is stumped. What Arthur doesn't fully realize is that his itch is a physical symptom of his internal restlessness. His nervous system is frazzled. The constant loop of worry is keeping his body in that state of high alert, and the sensitive nerves in his scalp
are bearing the brunt of it. He's not imagining it. His emotional state has created a very real, very physical sensation. This connection between our mind and our skin is profound. For some, this type of neurological itch can even be an early indicator of other nerve-related issues. The message here is that our emotional health is not separate from our physical health. They are two sides of the same coin. So, how do we calm a nervous system that's been on overdrive? The solutions are often about stepping back, simplifying, and soothing. 1. The power of breath. This is the fastest way to manually override your stress response. When you feel the itch flare up, stop. Close your eyes. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold for a count of 4, and exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. The long exhale signals safety to your nervous system. Do this for just 2 minutes. 2. Mindful movement. You don't need to join a yoga studio. Gentle stretching or Tai Chi can be incredibly effective. These practices combine slow movement with focused breathing, directly calming the nervous system. There are wonderful guided videos for seniors available for free online. 3. Disconnect to reconnect. Our modern world bombards us with stimulation. Designate no news hours in your day, especially before bed. Turn off the television and put down the phone. Instead, listen to calming music, an audiobook, or simply enjoy the quiet. 4. The healing power of touch and connection. Social connection is a powerful antidote to stress. A hug, a phone call with a friend, or spending time with a pet can release oxytocin, a hormone that promotes bonding and reduces anxiety. 5. Engage your hands and mind. Hobbies that require focus, like knitting, woodworking, painting, or even doing a jigsaw puzzle, can be a form of meditation. They quiet the anxious parts of the brain and provide a sense of accomplishment. If you've been struggling with an itch on your scalp or neck, and you've ruled out all the usual skin conditions, take a moment for an honest emotional inventory. How have you really been feeling? Your skin might just be asking you to tend to your inner peace. Answering that call can bring relief not just to the itch, but to your entire being. Part 4. The engine's fuel gauge, the chest and abdomen itch. Finally, let's talk about the core of our body, the chest and abdomen. An ongoing, generalized itch across the central torso area can be perplexing. It's not an area we typically associate with skin problems, but this itch can be one of the most important messengers of all, acting as a fuel gauge for our entire body. It often points directly to our nutritional status. As we journey through our later years, our relationship with food can change. Our appetite might decrease, our sense of taste and smell can diminish, and sometimes cooking for one just feels like a chore. It's easy to fall into a routine of simple, convenient foods: toast for breakfast, soup for lunch, a small frozen dinner. While we may be getting enough calories to maintain our weight, we might be experiencing a form of silent malnutrition. Our body isn't getting the rich array of vitamins, minerals, and essential fatty acids it needs to repair cells, maintain a strong immune system, and keep our skin healthy. The skin is our largest organ, and it requires a huge amount of nutrients to stay in good shape. When key building blocks are missing, its integrity suffers. Think of it like trying to maintain a brick wall without enough mortar. The bricks start to become loose and unstable. Similarly, when your body is deficient in nutrients like zinc, crucial for skin repair, vitamin B12, vital for nerve health, or essential fatty acids, which keep skin hydrated from within, the skin can become dry, fragile, and itchy. The torso, with its large surface area and dense network of blood vessels, is often where these deficiencies first become apparent. Let's think about Beatrice, an 81-year-old widow. Her husband, who passed away 2 years ago, was always the one with the hearty appetite, and she loved cooking big meals for him. Now, she finds little joy in cooking for herself. Her diet has become repetitive and bland. She's not losing weight, so she thinks she's doing fine. But lately, she's been bothered by a persistent itch on her stomach and chest. It feels like her skin is crawling some evenings. What Beatrice doesn't know is that her simple diet is lacking. Her body is running low on the high-octane fuel it needs. The itch is a direct result of her skin not having the resources to maintain itself. More importantly, this nutritional gap is affecting everything else. The fatigue she blames on her age is likely worsened by iron or B vitamin deficiencies. Her immune system is weaker, making her more susceptible to colds. Malabsorption can also be a factor. Sometimes, even if we eat well, our digestive system becomes less efficient at extracting nutrients from our food as we age. This is perhaps the most hopeful of all the whispers, because it's one of the most fixable. Refueling your body doesn't require a chef or a complicated diet plan. It's about making small, nutrient-dense upgrades. The power of the smoothie. If your appetite is low, a smoothie can be a perfect vehicle for nutrition. Blend a handful of spinach, you won't taste it, half a banana, a scoop of protein powder or Greek yogurt, and some berries. It's a powerhouse meal in a glass. Make every bite count. Focus on small, frequent, nutrient-rich meals. Instead of plain toast, have a piece of whole grain toast with avocado or a scrambled egg. Instead of just crackers, have a few crackers with a slice of cheese or a spoonful of hummus. Protein is paramount. We need protein to maintain muscle mass, which is critical for our strength and balance. Eggs, dairy, legumes, nuts, and lean meats are all excellent sources. Healthy fats are your friend. Don't fear fats. Healthy fats from olive oil, nuts, seeds, and avocado are essential for brain health and keeping your skin moisturized from the inside out. Consider a multivitamin. Talk to your doctor about whether a quality multivitamin designed for seniors might be a good insurance policy to fill any potential gaps in your diet. If you've noticed a persistent itch across your chest or belly, and you know your diet hasn't been what it should be, see it as a gentle nudge from your body. It's your engine light coming on, not to signal a breakdown, but to remind you that it's time to head to the premium fueling station. Nourishing yourself deeply is an act of love that pays dividends in energy, vitality, and comfortable, happy skin. We've journeyed across the body today, from our legs to our back, our neck, and our core, listening to the quiet whispers of the skin. We've learned that a persistent itch is rarely just an itch. It can be a message about the flow of our blood, the health of our organs, the state of our nerves, or the quality of our nourishment. The most important takeaway is this: these signs are not a sealed fate. They are not a cause for fear. They are an invitation to check in with yourself, to slow down, and to become a more active partner in your own health. Your body has a deep, innate wisdom, and it is always trying to guide you toward balance. That itch in your legs is inviting you to take a walk. That itch on your back is inviting you to drink more water and review your diet. That itch on your scalp is inviting you to breathe deeply and find peace. That itch on your chest is inviting you to nourish yourself with care. You hold the power to respond to these invitations. The goal isn't simply to live longer, but to fill those years with independence, clarity, and joy. Listening to your body's earliest signals is one of the wisest, most loving things you can do for yourself. Thank you for joining us on this journey today. If this message resonated with you,
please help us spread this wisdom. Like this video, subscribe to Senior Wise Journey for more content like this, and share it with a friend or family member who might benefit from listening to their body's whispers. Your journey matters, and we are honored to be a part of it.